Hello guys, this is Special Operator here, and as you can see I'm about to upgrade my computer with VR ready, supports 4K up to 120 Hz refresh rate, HDR, 8K at 60 Hz with HDR, variable refresh rate as specified in HDMI 2.0. Anyway, I got this because my new VR headset valve index comes tomorrow, and I do not have a 4090. I can't find them anywhere. I'll make a video about that, about why I can't find the 4090 and about the valve index as well. So I just bought this one for now, so my PC is able to handle the valve index. And then when I find eventually a 4090, if they don't go extinct completely, I will then replace this with the 4090, and I will upgrade my CPU as well. Either the new 7000 3D CPUs from AMD or 13900 i7-99 or whatever. So the CPU does not bottleneck the graphics card, because this graphics card is a monster. Anyway, now let's open up the PC case, take out the other graphics card and put in the new one. Close up on the computer. There we go. Actually, first I'm gonna unbox this. Let me get my trusty knife. ASMR plastic wrap. Anyway, are you ready? It's coming out. MSI. Blah blah blah. MSI graphics card quick user guide. I'm a special operator, I don't need a quick user guide. Here it is. Look at this weird tape. What is this? Smells like moisturizing cream for some reason. And my favorite thing about those graphics cards is that, as you can see, you can touch it any way you want pretty much. Of course, without squeezing the fans like this, you know, just grab it like this or like this. You don't have the pins here, the transistors and stuff to be damaged. You can place it like this, or like this, or anything. You know, you can just put it in the box. You're not gonna bend any pins or anything. It's good to have that. GeForce RTX. We have the power of G. Of course, we got the cover. Okay, so the graphics card is unboxed, and now I will unbox my computer. I'm gonna need this special tool right here. It's called a screwdriver. Its specs are flathead. Also, I believe it's also stainless steel, so we can use this. It's gonna work pretty well to open the case. Don't worry, it's a trap making you think that it's gonna fall, but no, it's not falling. It's holding on a piece here, and then you just do this, and then we remove the cable that feeds the graphics card with power from the power supply, and then we will have to unscrew the old graphics card. Let me get a screw driver. Okay guys, I got my screwdriver and I'm gonna load it with the ammunition. This is the ammunition. Okay, it's ready to go. There goes the first screw. And then the second one. Where the hell did the screw go? Who puts the pin out? Then we'll pull the graphics card out. Why is it not coming out? Oh, there's this thing blocking it. This stupid HDMI port cover. Okay, it's out. And this is my old card. MSI again. RTX 580. 8GB again. Overclock edition again. But the 3060 Ti is much faster and newer. Comparing them. Also, it has an extra fan. That's the most important thing. That's where all the power is hiding. That's the secret. Just put an extra fan and you got more power. Especially if you want serious power. You attach some LED lights on it and that's gonna increase the performance. Maybe give you a, like 5 frames per second for every LED light. Okay, it's gonna be easier to install because I have more grip. Okay, it's lit. Now it clicked. And now we put back the first screw. Now I'm gonna try to find the second screw. We're taking the gloves off. Quote from Gaz. Okay, and now I have to find the other screw. Oh yes, I forgot. This card's gonna need a lot of juice. This card's gonna get its juice. Okay. Now, whenever I plug in the computer again, it's gonna get juice. Now let's find a screw. Oh, there it is. It was hiding right there. Oh. Alright. Now, special operator is always safe with his firearms, so I am going to unload the screwdriver and leave it down, pointing at the safe direction. That's not the safe direction, it's pointing at the computer, but okay. Now it's safe. So now we're gonna put the glass back in. And then get the other special screwdriver. And do this. And now the computer is ready. Now I'm gonna transfer this to my special operator headquarters and connect it to my special operator equipment, tactical gaming monitor, AGM module, high refresh rate, and show you the driver installation. So, without further ado, let's go. Okay guys, here's one thing I forgot to mention. When you use high-end graphics cards, especially now the new ones, and you want to run resolutions higher than 1080p at higher frame rates, you might want to look at an upgrade of your cable, your display cable, HDMI or DisplayPort. You're going to need the latest version of the cable. If you're running up to 8K, 120 Hz or even 240 Hz, some cables can even reach these insane high resolutions with high refresh rates at the same time and high dynamic ratio at the same time, HDR. So I got here Cabel Direct from Amazon for maybe, I think it was less than 20. And it's a DisplayPort cable because, I don't know, lately people have been using DisplayPort more than HDMI for some reason. DisplayPort cable has become more popular the last 5 years or so. So yes, this cable can run 4K easy. Gold plated. Oh, the cool thing about the DisplayPorts is they have these here. They lock in the port, but you know, if you have the cable hanging in the middle of the room, or you know, it's a really long cable and you trip on it or you pull it, if it's stretched in the air, if the device is far away, well then you're gonna pull the device as well with the cable. But they're pretty cool. Now I'm going to connect this on my 3060 Ti, overclock my gaming monitor to 180 Hz from 160 and install the drivers, because you need high refresh rates when you're installing drivers. Okay guys, this is my beautiful computer with beautiful LED lights and the new graphics card installed. And this thing that's telling me the temperature of my case. Pretty cool thing that I got from Amazon. This is the temperature sensor. Anyway, I gotta open up the case because it got knocked over. Anyway, so apparently, yes, I already installed Steam, and apparently NVIDIA settings, it has already installed. Like, I didn't have to do anything after I installed Windows on my new SSD. It just finished installing Windows. It got me here on the desktop, and this was right here, already installed. So here's the software. You can edit your settings here, whatever. I leave them default, but make sure after you connect your HDR cable and stuff like that, you go to display settings, use HDR if you want to. 1440p monitor, it says 100 recommended, but look at that, it's already too small, right? With 100 it's even smaller, everything. Anyway, so yes, you make sure advanced display settings, make sure it's on 180, 179, whatever, and also make sure that your monitor itself is set to 180, which for mine, you go to, it's an LG Ultra Gear, so you see 180 Hertz, HDR on, it's the overclock setting. So anyway, so it says if you set faster, it's recommended to set the refresh rate above 120 Hertz. So I have above 120 Hertz, way above, so I'm gonna select faster, of course. I have crazy response times, super responsive for special operations, tactical monitor. Okay guys, so apparently I tried running Modern Warfare 2 and I got a message saying that my NVIDIA drivers are old, I need to update. So in order to do that, you go to the NVIDIA website, here's the URL, and then you're gonna go click drivers, and then you're gonna select your graphics card. Mine is the 30 series and it's the 3060 Ti. I'm using Windows 10. Game ready driver, not a studio driver. And then suppose you hit search, information here, and then you click download. It's almost 1 gigabyte. So where is it? Okay, click download again, and now it's downloading. So let's see. Okay, so once it finishes downloading, you're gonna click here, or you're just gonna open your download folder, wherever it downloaded. You're gonna click it. Click yes, of course. Choose where you want to install it. Install it on your main drive, the one where you will be playing the games on, where your Windows are installed. And then, as it's finishing the installation, system check. It checked my system, graphics driver and GeForce Experience. Yes, I guess I need the GeForce Experience too, which is blah blah blah. Some information, blah, cool stuff. Agree and continue. Express upgrades existing, retains current NVIDIA settings. Okay, so it said that the display may flicker, some visual weirdness gonna go on, so be patient until it finishes installation. If you get a black screen, don't turn it off, just wait. Okay, so it finished installing. Launch it and create a desktop shortcut for the experience. Close this one. Come on. Okay, there's a shortcut, and I suppose now the drivers are installed. G-Sync compatible display detected. Yes, my mine, there it is, NVIDIA G-Sync on the monitor. It's an LG Ultra Gear. Anyway, I log in. No, I don't want to log in right now. Blah blah blah, GeForce Experience, never mind. So now I am going to start Modern Warfare 2 and let's see our performance, how many frames per second we're getting on everything ultra with an i7 4790K. Let's see. So guys, make sure you go to your drivers right here and download your latest drivers, because even after I downloaded this software and logged in and went on my game, well, I noticed right here it was saying a new update available, just like it says like that, and I was getting low frames on Ultra 1440p. Well, it's not exactly low, it was 70 something. My target is 180. I probably cannot run 180 myself with my CPU, because the CPU is bottleneck. I need to update it, I mean upgrade it. I need to change the CPU, it's too old. But the graphics card is good, and right now I'm gonna restart the whole computer after the update is done and go and see the performance in the game.